For my futurism challenge, I chose the topic of education. During one's time in their educational setting, they learn many things about their perspectives on life, their values, their beliefs, as well as how they are motivated to handle not only things in an educational sense, but day-to-day life as well as jobs, life situations, and so on. So, it is important to ask the question, how will current school motivational practices influence students 50 years from now? The current trend is motivation students by external motivators, which is done through rewards and punishments. If a student is deemed good that day, they get to pick from the prize box. If they're deemed bad that day, then they don't. If they get straight A's, then they get a reward. And this is a problem because social psychology teaches us that humans are motivated by intrinsic means. Social psychology teaches us that this is an issue, that long-lasting motivational practices don't have the effects that we intend them to. They tend to make students lose joy in favorable activities. So for instance, if a child is getting rewarded for reading so many books, then he or she over time is going to lose enjoyment of reading, which causes the justification effect, which means the more they're rewarded externally, they lose the drive to do the task, therefore having a negative effect on their overall performance. So to fix the problem, social psychology teaches us to have students be motivated through intrinsic motivation. This is done one way through autonomy, choice. So they have the choice of presenting their knowledge by writing an essay or writing a poem. Growth mindset, teaching them instead of thinking, oh, I'm never going to be good at math, to think I'm still learning math and that's okay. What happens to our brain while we're taking in information, remembering new information, comprehending information? Self-motivation, how to persevere when I'm having a bad day and don't feel like getting my work done. And this fixes the problem because it teaches students to internally work through things, internally pick the way they want to demonstrate their knowledge. And this also transfers later on in life. When I'm having a bad day at work, how am I going to get my work done? How am I going to cope with my bad day? This will cost on average around $85 million because it's going to be done through professional development. And on average, an urban school spends about that much money on professional development. Thank you for listening to my presentation on how education and its motivational practices will affect students 50 years from now.